Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. This glare, I know it probably hurts your eyes. Maybe I should do it in the other chair. That'll be a better idea, but I'll do it right here for now. Anyways, I'm hearing reports that they offered an official offer to Jarrell Big Baby Miller. And first, I'm going to say this. Jarrell Big Baby Miller said it in my video on Saturday, so the reports that are coming out now, you know, y'all got to give me credit. No, but anyways, as I digress. Up there goes gravity. I'm looking at a guy who looks like Eminem. That's why I said that. But anyways, man. In my humble opinion, I like this fight better than Dillian Whyte. And you say, why, Fred? Dillian Whyte earned it. Dillian Whyte 100% has earned it. He hasn't lost since he faced Anthony Joshua. I believe that Dillian Whyte could possibly defeat Anthony Joshua in the rematch. I believe Dillian Whyte is in this space right now where he's at the apex of him as a fighter. He's like in this grown man like phase. If you've ever competed as an athlete, you know exactly what I mean, where you feel like you're in the best shape of your life, you're as confident as you've ever been in, you feel there's no man, there's no person that can really beat you. And if you competed on any level, high school, college, fortunate enough to play professional, you understand what I'm saying. And I think Dillian Whyte is in that phase. But moreover than that, I think he has to come to America. Will I ridicule him for not fighting Deontay Wilder coming to America? Absolutely. Do I think him coming over to America now makes Deontay Wilder more money? Absolutely. There's a part of me that wants Big Baby Miller to win, and there's a part of me that wants Deontay Wilder to take his O. You know, so I'm torn. I don't know where to go as it relates to that fight, but we'll wait to get it signed, then I'll do my angel and devil type of videos, pros and cons, you know what I mean. I'll outwardly express how I feel about that fight. But do I think he has a chance? I think he has a chance. I would say that's a 70-30 fight in favor of Anthony Joshua. I believe Anthony Joshua's ability to punch down on Big Baby Miller will be the key. Because no matter where Big Baby goes, when he's slipping, you know, he likes to slip a lot. You know, wherever he slips, I think Anthony Joshua will be able to find him. And he may get hit on the back of the head, may get on the side of the head. But I think if Big Baby Miller had a little bit more pop. I know he stopped the last few opponents, and obviously those opponents are, you know, C-, D grade, D+ grade as it relates to a level of opposition. But I think if he got a few more pop, Anthony Joshua is in a new territory. I think in order for for Big Baby to have an optimal chance, he must do his work before the fight. As soon as the contract is signed, he has to get on the best Big Baby Miller he can possibly. He need to be Big Baby Miller on steroids in terms of his personality, in terms of him intimidating Anthony Joshua, because it looked like when he saw him in America, it looked like he didn't have the confidence he possessed when he was in overseas. And I think Anthony Joshua doesn't have great confidence as it relates to, I think his confidence grows. I don't think he ever walks into a ring with 100% confidence. You know, like, I know there's a level of uncertainty, there's a level of fear that every person possesses, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's boxing, there's a level of that. But above all that, well, in addition to that, above all that is your work ethic. Above all that is your skill set that you believe in. And I think that there's a level of uncertainty and fear that rises in Anthony Joshua when he walks to the ring, and in the fight. I saw it when Povetkin broke his nose. I saw him get a little, like, curl up a little bit, you know what I mean? But I think they're going to run out of time. I said in a video 2 weeks ago, if the fight wasn't signed by February 1st, and we're 1 day away from February 1st, I think that they would have to go elsewhere. I believe they would have to change the date. And I think Big Baby Miller may win the sweepstakes. So everything that he's wanted, everything that he's chased, everything that he's entrusted in Eddie Hearn will come to fruition as it relates to getting the Anthony Joshua fight. So I will stand corrected as it relates to Big Baby Miller's career, because if he gets this fight, he wins. And if he doesn't get it, he's stuck. He's literally stuck if he wins, because he's not getting no fight for a year and a half. And you say, what the fuck does that mean? I'm saying this because if Anthony Joshua wins, if say he fights Dillian Whyte and he wins, if Dillian Whyte wins, there's a rematch clause. And let's say Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury has another epic fight. Deontay Wilder wins. There's a rematch clause. And these guys only fighting twice a year. These are like the creme de la creme of boxing right now. They're not fighting 3 times a year. You know what I mean? It just takes too much out of them. You know, it literally takes a fighter 2 months just to be normal again. The internal swelling, you piss blood for 20 days. You know what I mean? Say you're fighting a guy like Errol Spence, you're going to piss blood for a month. You know, your intestines, everything's gonna be swollen. You know what I mean? So it takes time for your body just to heal. You know, especially when you're going into fights like that. You know, where you know you're gonna take some damage, where you know there's gonna be some leather exchange. So so if he gets this fight, I'm really happy for Big Baby Miller. You know, I'll be eager. That press tour will be fun. I'll tell you that much. Big Baby Miller needs to. If I'm Big Baby Miller, you know what I do? Since he loves cheeseburgers so much, don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to Burger King. I told him this in a private conversation too. I says, go to a mom and pop store and blow them up. And you negotiate ownership of 10%. 15% or something like that, and you make them as hot as they can be. You know, Shake Shack doesn't have any commercials yet. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's the brand. Maybe that's, you know, or any type of brand like that, where you say, I can blow y'all up, because for the next 6 months, I'm probably gonna be one of the more important men in boxing, and they'll gladly work a deal out with you, and you'll get paid handsomely. You know, so but try and find a brand that will give you ownership. Don't just take the $200,000 promotion. See if you can negotiate ownership to perpetuity. And but anyways, man, as I digress, I like this fight. I think it tells us who Anthony Joshua is on a mental level, and it will tell us who Big Baby Miller is as a fighter. And I'm anxious to see how good Big Baby Miller is, you know. So anyways, man, it's just exciting. In my humble opinion, I think Deontay Wilder, maybe I'll do a video on this, I think Deontay Wilder will be April 27th. I think that's the date that they're shooting for, April 27th at Barclay. I think that's the leading candidate over May 18th, if I'm not mistaken, because it's a built-in promotion. It's built-in promotion with Danny Garcia fighting on the 20th. You know, I don't know if that takes money out of Danny Garcia's tickets. I don't know that to be true, because I think Brooklyn is going to show up regardless, and I think that it keeps the mainframe, and I'll be in New York for 10 days if that happens. I'll be in New York for 10 days. I'm gonna have to fly my family out. I've never been without my kids for 10 days, so I don't know how that'll work out for me, but yeah, man, we'll figure that out as we go. So if it goes, I'll fly in late to Danny Garcia. I'll probably fly in on a Friday for the weigh-in, and then leave on the 28th. So I'll be there for 10 days. So I'll be in the hotel for 10 days. Whoosh, it's a long time. But anyways, man, I'm excited. I'm happy where boxing is going on all these platforms. At the end of the day, I'm happy that we got boxing every single day. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And also, I want to put this in your ear too. ESPN was real hard on Floyd Mayweather, right? ESPN was real hard on Floyd Mayweather. Remember that? But Sergey Kovalev has an open case right now. Just something to think about, y'all. It's just something to think about. I'm gonna do a video on this. My daughter's in the car right now, so I'm not gonna. She's asleep, so it won't. You guys won't feel the visceral discontent that I have about that. But anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.